Mardel Fehrenbach. I am the EfM mentor at Ascension. EfM is Education for Ministry. It is a fabulous lay program that is meant to help people reconcile their faith with the world we live in and find their own path to ministry. And I am also really excited that Ascension's EfM program is expanding, and this year we are going to have 2 EfM seminars, one in the evenings and one in the daytimes, and Pam Douglas will be the mentor.
For Friday mornings, yes, we're going to be doing Friday mornings 9 to 12, and we're really excited about that. So it's going to be an exciting year for EfM, Mardel.
Yeah.
It really is.
So what made you want to be a mentor for?
Oh my goodness, well I missed a year of EfM here last year, and I went to a workshop in Swanee in April and just realized how much I missed it. And one of the things I learned at the workshop that was a surprise really is just how widespread this program is. And I was just so proud to think this program came out of our own Swanee University, and it kind of seemed like a homegrown thing that really expanded. I was with a person from Alaska, one from California, one from Massachusetts, and it was a very exciting time, that workshop. So I wanted to get back into EfM, and I'm so happy to be doing this morning group. It sounds exciting to me, and it sounds like fun.
It is exciting. I think the group and the group dynamic is almost the most important part of EfM. It is a study program, and there are 4 years, but you only sign up for 1 year at a time. But more than the reading, it is coming into the group and having this conversation with people you might not have known before, where you talk about the texts that shape our faith, the liturgies, the rituals we take part in, but also the history. We study the history of the church. We also study current theology, and there is some effort, an increasing effort at multicultural conversations. And in fact, each year has a theme, and this year's theme is multiculturalism, with kind of a little slogan of one God, many interpretations. We are uniquely placed as Episcopalians, I think, in that we are somewhat in between the Protestant and the Catholic interpretations of Christianity, and this puts us in a good position to question, and we emphasize the fact that we are intellectual human people as well as faithful people, that we have this marvelous history and this marvelous liturgy. And in class, you read the source materials, but you get to come in and discuss not only what you loved and what you learned, what's inspiring you, but what you're really struggling with. And as a group, we work through understanding our faith.
Yeah, and that's really wonderful. There's a lot of reading that comes with EfM, but it's never burdensome, really. It's just enjoyable. And if reading doesn't get done, there's still conversation and there's still discussion about it, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah. But it's a wonderful opportunity to get to know much more. Then the years go like this. The first year is about the Hebrew Bible. Matter of fact, that's the name of the book for the first year. Yeah. Is Hebrew Bible, and it's the Old Testament stuff. And then second year is about the New Testament. Third year, history, and fourth year, theology.
Theology and interfaith dialogue.
And interfaith dialogue. Yes, and that's one of the big important things to know about EfM this year. Each year there is a different overall theme for EfM, and Mardel can tell us more about this because she knows more about it than I do right now. But this year's is
exciting.
Great.
There's a 4-year cycle, but this year is year B. The theme this year, as I said, is living in a multicultural world, and they have incorporated, they expect the classes to explore Islamic and Hebrew prayers and other forms of prayers. So we'll talk about Buddhism, that many, and certainly Islam, Judaism, and Christianity share what we call the Old Testament or the Hebrew Bible in this study. And this will be a really exciting year to start it, because you'll be getting this multicultural focus on our source documents. And we also have a new book this year. We've had a textbook. You read the Old Testament and a textbook. And this year they're also introducing a book on feminist perspectives on the Old Testament. I don't know anything about that book yet, but it sounds like it's going to add another interesting dynamic to our discussions. And I'm really looking forward to that.
So basically, come join us. You'll really have a good time, and you'll enrich your life through these classes. There's just no doubt about it. If you want to sign up, you need to contact either Mardel or me, and we will get you the forms right away. We need to get this done really by the first part of September, so it's important to get going. We don't get our books sent for everyone until we get this information all in and all the applications. And there is a cost to EfM, but the church is working on some systems to help out with that, so don't let that scare you. That's just part of it, and you'll get a lot of books for it, and a lot of friends, and a lot of help. And I'm looking forward to seeing you there.
Yeah, and we are looking forward to seeing you there. And I just want to say, there's a lot of reading, but you shouldn't be overwhelmed by it. And we tie in what's going on in the world and current events into this reading. And you get a chance to really discuss all of this in a faithful way. Should we just, as Pam mentioned, there is a cost. It's $375 for 1 year. Ascension has a program to help pay for EfM. We believe that anyone who wants to take education for ministry should be allowed to do so. We can set up a payment schedule so you can pay over the course of the year, and we also have scholarships available for people who struggle to pay the fees. Money should not be an impediment to education for ministry. And if you're interested, contact one of us, and we'd love to talk to you further.